Ja, herzlich willkommen, liebe Kollegen, zu dieser Pressekonferenz vor dem ersten Meisterschaftsspiel der neuen Saison. Der Heim gegen den FC Sion, morgen Abend um 8:30 mit unserem Cheftrainer, mit dem Mitchell van der Kach. Mitchell, 6 Wochen Vorbereitung sind vorbei. Welches Fazit ziehst du von dieser Vorbereitungsphase?
Yeah, it's always first of all, good afternoon. It's typical for pre-season, so I think for every club and wherever you work, it's everywhere the same. So you start pre-season, and then you focus on the fitness of the players, how they're coming back from the holidays. You start training, you start working on some principles you want to see, and from there you start the games, you get the rhythm. In the beginning, the results are not that important. You don't want to have big injuries, and you want to see improvement. And sometimes that goes quicker than you expected. Sometimes you expect a little bit more, and then it doesn't happen. So that's normal in pre-season. It's for every coach. It's the same. Where are we at the moment? And yeah, then we are getting closer, and then everyone gets a little bit more nervous. Players are getting more nervous, and then fortunate after 6 weeks we can start, and then it's good to see where we stand. So that's the main thing.
Vielen Dank, Mitchell. Damit würden wir die Fragerunde eröffnen. Ihr dürft die Fragen auf Englisch oder auf Deutsch stellen, aber Mitchell wird jeweils auf Englisch antworten. Wem darf ich das Wort übergeben? Thomas Renkli, bitte schön.
What did you expect and what did not happen?
How long do I have? Because that's an open question. You start somewhere, so you have an idea in your mind, and then you start somewhere. And that sometimes we want everything very quickly, but sometimes you start slowly because you have one thing in mind and you start working on that. So, and every time you see things that you want to change, so that's a lot always. But the most important thing is that. That you keep it simple for the team, that you don't want to change too many things in the beginning, and that you don't put them, that you don't give them too much information. And what I expect, it was a young team, so we have many young players, and young players always give energy. So I expected that. I saw some experienced players, and they want to win. So I saw that as well. And then from there you start learning the players a little bit better, and from there you start working.
Yeah, you have almost no player who is older than 25.
Yeah, today we did small-sided games in the end, and we did it by age group.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was.
So one team was with 15, and the other.
Yeah, we had. They have to go to bed at 7 o'clock because otherwise it's too late. Yeah, it's young, but yeah, it's a given, and that's something that I knew before, and the club wants to implement that, and that academy is important. So, but it was today. It was difficult. You go from Steven is 33, almost 34, and then you go to Ilan was already in the oldies group, and he's from 2002, I think. So that then you know how young it is.
So you feel like a grandfather.
Yeah. But that's I felt that already a long time ago. So that's normal. But yeah, it is what it is. Young players, they give energy. They have to learn a lot, and that's why you need a good balance in the team with players who have the experience, and from there they can help the young guys. So that's always important.
Weitere Fragen? Pascal Ruckstuhl.
Ja, ihr habt ein sehr junges Team, wir haben es gerade gehört. Wünschst du dir vielleicht auch noch mehr Erfahrung, oder wie ist da der Austausch mit Milos Malinovic? Kommt noch was? Kannst du was dazu sagen oder nicht?
I can't say the names, but now we have daily discussions, so that's normal. And I always say when you go to a club and you work very close together. And Milos and myself, we have contact the whole day. So sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes half an hour. So you're always discussing things, and you always discuss the squad. You discuss the players. So that's normal. That's a normal relationship you have within the team. For me as the coach. So yeah, we still are looking for players. We signed some players, and then yeah, on the other hand, yeah, we're still looking for players. But and not only for us, but I think that's for all the teams in Switzerland. We are one of the few countries that start really early, and yeah, the transfer window is open till really late compared to that. So that's it's still open. So yeah, we expect players, and we are interested in players, but that can take. And that can take time as well.
Habt ihr gewisse Profile, die ihr verfolgt? Also eben Erfahrung oder Stürmer, Flügelspieler?
Yes, experience, yes, but that was already from the start of the season. So you need players who have the experience and that they also are committed to the club and committed to the task. So that's important as well. So yeah, we know what we want to do, and we're looking for that. And but sometimes teams are looking for the same profile of players, and you know, strikers, and especially the scoring number 9, they're always looking for that. So that's happening. Yeah, we know what we want, and that's what we're looking for.
Einer, der diese Erfahrung mitgebracht hat, war rein spielerisch Benjamin Mendy. Ihr Vorgänger hat immer gesagt, Ricardo Muniz, dass er für die jungen spielerisch ein Vorbild sein kann. Wie war Ihr Eindruck von ihm und ja, wie können Sie was zur Trennung sagen?
Unfortunate. The only thing I can say, unfortunate that it happened. I thought we were working good together, and then yeah, unfortunate things happened that it didn't work out, and then it's between the club and Benjamin, and unfortunate it happened, and I wish Benjamin a lot of luck in the future. But unfortunate, these things happen.
Also hätten Sie ihn gerne als Spieler behalten oder nicht?
No, it's like if something happens in pre-season, and of course you want to. If you look at the CV, if you look at he's a world champion, he won the league in France, he won the league in England. So in terms of experience, you want to keep players. That's normal, but it has to work out. And like I said before, it's between the club and Benjamin. So we can't say anything about that. But unfortunately, it didn't work out.
Danke.
Weitere Fragen, Thomas Wänkli nochmal.
Everybody's talking about Ajax Amsterdam. Milos Malinovic is the big ideal of everybody, and now we have 2 Dutch players, the second Dutch coach in a row. Is there an orange revolution going on?
Don't forget, I live already 24 years in Portugal, so that's a big difference. But I understand the question. I mean, that's the idea, and if it was simple and easy, then yeah, after 6 weeks we could have said already, yeah, we are there yet. We are not there yet because everything needs time, and we want to do that. And sometimes it goes, like I said before, it goes very quickly. Sometimes not. So yeah, we're in that phase where we have to win games as well. So and if you can do that in a certain way, that helps a lot. But yeah, I always say as well that we are in a result-driven business. So that's the main thing and the most important thing. And if we can do it in the way we want to, we have in our minds, yeah, then it would be nice. And yeah, sometimes during pre-season I saw it during the games. Sometimes, like last week, I didn't see it. So yeah, then and from there you have to improve again, and then you have to start over again, and you have to start believing it. And then when the season starts, you need wins, and then everyone gets on your side, and and start believing as well. So that's the most important thing.
Christian Finkbeiner vom Blick, bitte schön.
Hallo, Christian Finkbeiner, Blick. Frage, was ist die Zielsetzung des neuen Trainers?
You mean what the target is for the season? I think we said that already in my first press conference. So we want to go into Europe, and that's the objective. Are we ready for that at the moment? And in terms of squad, not yet, because that, like I said, we are still looking for players. And like we said, if we can build a squad like we wanted to do that, how we want to do that, yeah, then that's our objective.
Wir haben es erwähnt, Sie haben sehr viele junge Spieler. Wie haben sich die jetzt in der Vorbereitung entwickelt, präsentiert? Gibt es 1, 2 Gewinner, die morgen auch spielen werden?
Yeah, you have some players that they start the season, start the pre-season, and maybe they don't expect a lot. They think they can train with the first team, and that's already a bonus for them. And sometimes, yeah, it happens that they do really well, and they don't have any competition in their position, and then all of a sudden they start playing. You have injuries, and then some players, like Jan, for example. John Stork, he was on the 21s. We had a problem with one of the centre backs, and then we asked for a play, and then he came and yeah, he did well, and he has potential. So that can happen. And some players they didn't. I think they didn't realize after 3 weeks that they had a really great chance to start the season. And yeah, then you start talking, and then okay, what do you see? What do you expect? What did you expect? So you have always players who have a chance, and then it's up to them, because in football you don't get a lot of chances, and sometimes you get it quicker than expected. So you have to be ready for that, and that's the way it works. And sometimes you have surprises in a positive way, and you don't think about the player, then they will show themselves. So yeah, that can happen, and especially with the players we have at the moment, and they will always surprise it. You have a new coach as well, who of course are new to players, but not day to day. So that's the difference as well, to understand them even better. So yeah, then you have always surprises.
Wer wird morgen fehlen?
David, centre back, he is out. Isaiah is out. Who else?
Junior.
Yeah, Junior is out. Yeah, Junior is out.
Darf ich nochmal schauen? So, wir haben geschrieben vom Blick, der Nun sei auf dem Absprung. Offiziell ist aber noch nichts. Rechnen Sie mit ihm oder trainiert er noch?
Nein, I think no. I don't think he will be part. He will be part with us. I think he will leave, and I think that news will come very soon. So that will be a good move for him.
Und Junior League, gibt es auch Gerüchte, dass er vielleicht wechseln möchte? Wie sehen Sie seine Position?
I heard almost gossiping about everyone, about rumors and everything. So yeah, that's always a possibility. I mean, if you have young players and they played in the league already, then they're always interesting players for other clubs, for bigger leagues. So that's always the advantage if you put young players in the team, because then they can have the future, and they showed something already, and Junior in this case he showed that already. So there will always be rumors about his future. So that's normal.
Thomas Rändli.
What about the management structure? There were a lot of discussions about who is taking the decision concerning lineup. Is it now you who takes the decision? Or
I don't know if that was a question. So for me, it's no question. I mean, I said already, I don't know how it worked in the past, but we have discussions, like a sports director and a coach, and that's on a daily basis. And like I said before, sometimes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometimes half an hour, sometimes an hour. Sometimes we have a phone call at 10 o'clock in the evening, and yeah, that's normal. So it's you come here, you always discuss everything, like you discuss everything with your staff. But at the end of the day, it's always when the results are not good, you always look at the coach. So that's a given as well. So for me, we do it together because that's a structure of the club as well. And I think especially in bad times you need each other, so you have to help each other. But at the end of the day, the coach is responsible for the lineup. And sometimes other people, like my assistants, they have a good idea, and sometimes we change that, and because that's a possibility as well. But at the end of the day, the coach is always responsible for what's happening.
And who is sitting on the bench tomorrow?
I will be sitting on the bench.
Yeah, and the sport director?
That's a big secret, I think. I think that's a big secret at the moment. That's a big issue. I think more from the outside world than for us. So it's like it was the first question I had when I had my first press conference here. So it was like the Trump tariffs. That's important, is it? But he won't be on the bench, so I can tell you this secret already.
He will be on the bench.
He won't be on the bench.
He won't be on
he
the
won't
bench.
Be on the bench. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Pascal Duckstuhl.
Ja, Herr Finkbeiner hat es angesprochen, es könnte ja sein, dass es noch zu Abgängen kommt. Gibt es Spieler im Kader, die vielleicht mit ihrer Rolle unzufrieden sind? Zum Beispiel denke ich an Ergänzungsspieler, zum Beispiel Okoflex hat im letzten halben Jahr nicht mehr so viel gespielt, oder hast du mit den Spielern die Rolle besprochen, die sie haben?
Yeah, we speak and we see opportunities. Sometimes the players see opportunities and sometimes they don't. That's normal. We're in pre-season. We spoke about other players as well because the rumors are there that other teams are interested. So that's always a possibility. Like we have possibilities to sign players. So I think that's normal. And I think what's happening in pre-season that's always we have to deal nowadays. It's normal for a coach to deal with it. But it's nothing special.
Man spürt, du rechnest noch mit Kadermutationen. Denkst du, da wird sich noch viel verändern, wenn wir jetzt nach 4 Wochen nach vorne schauen, zum heutigen Kader?
I think there will be some changes, yeah. Like I said, some players will leave and some players will come in. I think that's a normal situation. Who, when, how, I don't know. But yeah.
Eine Frage noch zur Goalie-Position. Es gab in den letzten Wochen, Monaten Gerüchte, dass die Jungen herangeführt werden wollen. Yannick, nehme ich an, Brecher ist die klare Nummer 1, oder? Oder wie siehst du das?
I don't understand the question.
Ihr habt ja 2 junge Torhüter im Team und die Zukunft gehört ja einem von ihnen, oder? Aber ich nehme an, in dieser Saison ist Yannick Brecher die klare Nummer 1, oder?
Yeah, at the moment it is. And the others, like all the other young players, they have potential. And they have to show on training and in games that they become better, that they improve. And then there will come a time that they can challenge Yannick. And then something can happen, but the club can decide to sign a new goalkeeper as well, for example. So you never know what will happen. At the moment, we have 2 young goalkeepers, lots of potential. That's good, and in the future we will see what will happen. So I think it's way too early now to talk about that. At the moment, this is what we have, and we are happy with that.
Christian Finkbeiner?
Eben, es wird viele Wechsel wahrscheinlich noch geben. Am obersten auf der Wunschliste steht ein Stürmer von dir. Dein größter Wunsch nach einem neuen Spiel.
I have lots of wishes. Yeah, strikers, they will always make the difference. So that's normal, and competition is good because otherwise other players think that it's going to be easy and that they don't have competition and they can play every week and they don't have to do their utmost best. So that's always good, and they can make the difference. Like I said before, it's like if you have a number 9, every club is looking for a scoring number 9, so that's normal. But it's not only that, because we have to look at defense as well, and we signed some players in midfield already. So it's not only strikers, but that's you're always looking for that, and you're always looking for that player you don't expect. And in the end of the transfer window, something comes up. He can't go to the club he wanted to, and then maybe you'll be interested as a club. So that's also a possibility.
Du hast von Prinzipien gesprochen. Kannst du vielleicht vereinfacht in 3-4 Sätzen sagen, wie diese Prinzipien aussehen?
That's always difficult because it's not difficult to say, but you have to put it in the context. And if you followed us for the last 5-6 weeks, then and you've seen the games, then you see already a lot of things that we're happy about, and some things we have to improve. And now we start tomorrow, and then from that moment on, it's game on, and then we get to see if we're good enough and if we on the right track or not. And from there, you make the changes. In principle, everything stays. We started with something, then because of some changes in the team or some injuries, you change a little bit. So, but from tomorrow is like if what we worked on and. How good that is and if the improvement is there.
Nochmals Christian Finkbeiner.
Vielleicht noch ein Wort zum Gegner, Sion. Wie schätzt du ihn ein und wie schwierig ist das, weil es das erste Spiel ist und man ja wahrscheinlich noch nicht so viele Informationen hat?
No, I've seen games from last season. I've seen games in pre-season now. I think it's a very experienced team. It's a very solid team. I think if you seen the games in pre-season, so they made a good impression. The last game they beat opponent with 3-0. So they have good players up front, experienced players. They know how the league works. So yeah, it will be a tough game, and it won't be an easy game for us to play. So we have to be top. We have to be good because they're an experienced team.
Pascal, du willst zuerst noch, bitte.
Ja, Herr Finkbein hat es vorher gesagt, wegen Junior League ist er aktiv auf Sie zugekommen, dass er einen Transferwunsch hat. Rein aus unternehmerischer Sicht müsste das der Club ja anschauen. Er ist einer der wertvollsten Spieler. Man könnte eine hohe Ablösesumme einnehmen oder... Ja.
I think I'm going to repeat myself. The question was here as well. So there are always rumors. The agents are always in contact with the club. If you play young players, the possibility is there that other teams are going to sign them. So that's normal. So that goes the same.
Ja, aber ist er auf Sie zugekommen oder auf Sportchef?
You talk with players. You talk with players, and you talk with players, and you're asking them what is their future, what is their ambition. So. Yeah, I talk with all the players about the ambition, and if they're young, their ambition is to go to bigger things. That's normal. If the possibility is there, okay, and then we get the rumors, and then we get people talking about it. But apart from that, it's not like that players come up to me and said, "Coach, I have to leave, no matter what." That didn't happen.
Okay, thank you.
Thomas Franklin, einmal bitte.
What's your impression about the atmosphere of the club? I mean, there are a lot of fans. I don't know if you've seen the Südkurve. It's a big movement in the city. What are your expectations about tomorrow's game, about the atmosphere?
I've seen games from last season, so I saw the supporters, I saw the Südkurve, so and I've seen the games we played away. Even last week we played in Ulm, and that's not nearby, and I saw many supporters. So. Yeah, you see that the club is alive, that people want to be involved, that they want to support the team. When I signed here, everyone spoke about that as well, because the supporters are always there. They're always supporting the team and backing up the team. So, yeah, that means that's why players want to play for Zürich as well. And that you say, if you see the home games and. Fortunate enough, we play tomorrow at home, so it will be the first time for me to see that, and we have to give them, we have to show them something as well in terms of energy and that they can link with the team. And for away games, it's always good to see that the supporters are supporting you away from home and give the extra boost to the team. So I heard a lot about it, but I have to experience as well. And if you experience something, then yeah, you can ask me one more time. But I think it will be very positive.
Weitere Fragen? Keine Fragen mehr. Dann danke vielmals fürs Kommen. Schönen Nachmittag. Bis morgen um 8:30 im Letzigrund. Tschüss zusammen.
Thank you.
Thank you.